What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to Path of Exile, Fall of Oriath. Last time we, what did we do? We went against Kitava and got horribly beaten and I got really salty if I'm not mistaken, though that was 5 months ago, and we chatted with everyone here. So, let's get on with this quest. Off we go. So, since the last part, you may have noticed that the build has changed up quite a bit. Got all sorts of, all sorts of gems socketed around with all sorts of gems in different locations. Also, I changed up the abilities I was using. So first off we have Despair, which increases the damage taken. Well, it says there, enemies basically take more damage over time from the chaos damage. And Feeble, which makes them less able to hit us and do damage. And Temporal Chains, that makes them slower, which is wonderful. Also, Essence Drain now does 20,000 points of damage, and Contagion does 2,000 points of damage, which is quite nice. You did have Discipline before, but I've since taken that off. We don't exactly have the mana to support it. Also, I don't remember if I had these previously, but I now have 3 Ascendancies, which is as high as I can go until I complete the game, or kill Kitava at least. And I spread all the way down here through the Hunter skill tree, picked up more chaos damage. I'm planning on getting these ones next to give us more mana reduction. Hang on, gotta sneeze. Oh, I'll chop that moment of silence out, that way we're not wasting time. So let's get back into it. Oh,
I need more
my
mana.
god, I've been stunned. That was messy. Then again, they were elites. Unfortunately, I had to take out my Pierce support for Essence. Yeah, for Essence Drain until I can get another socket on this one. So I don't have the ability to hit through multiple targets at once. Anyway, it's not exactly a major issue. Oh no, I kill enemies slightly slower. What a problem that is. Now, a few days ago, I actually did go and fight Kitava, because I wanted to see how well we'd do against him. And I will say I did fairly well. I got him past half health, easily. In only a few minutes as well, so... hopefully, because the fight with Kitava will only take, well, a few minutes. Speaking of, well, that happened quickly. Let's get this side quest done. I wonder how quickly this boss is going to melt. I hope she's just going to keel over dead. That would be very, very amusing. I think I'm also having a slight cast speed problem, I've noticed. Essence Drain seems to take just a bit longer than I'd be comfortable with. If it was slightly faster, I'd be a lot happier with it. Well, Contagion still does its job, so it's not the worst in the world. If I hit something with Contagion and Essence Drain, everything dies, which is even better. So let's try and find ourselves a boss. I've also got Blight as well. Forgot about that. That does nearly as much damage as Contagion. Well, not quite nearly. Half as much damage. But I actually have a gem that's boosting that. So if I hit something with Blight, and the frame rate's dropping, and then hit them with Contagion, they actually take more damage. Or any chaos damage for that matter. Now then, where be the boss? Sometimes I don't think the Contagion Essence Drain combo goes off properly. Doesn't seem like it does. Sometimes it does. Just not all the time. Maybe it's because my my Chaos Essence Drain has the ability to explode. Maybe that's why it doesn't kill them. Or I should say the Contagion doesn't spread properly. Because they pop and it's the explosion from the Chaos damage from my Essence Drain that kills them. So it doesn't count as the Contagion doing it. Well, it matters not. Point is that everything still dies. Now then, where be the boss? Oh, I just remembered as well. I'm gonna have to cut out the run back to the to Kitava. I don't want to show that. We already saw how salty I was getting in the last part. While I was dealing with Kitava. No need to show that 5-minute run back. And actually, speaking of running back, it also reminds me of levelling up. And I wanted to talk a bit about what I did during levelling up. First off, I actually got some decent gems put in, some support ones. Mana Leech, never use it, but it's there just in case. This is efficiency support. I think that's for contagion. Let's have a look. Is that the contagion one? Level 9, I'm pretty sure that is. So, 1986 to... Hey, we broke 2000. Excellent. Now, in regards to farming, I think the last time you saw me I was level 60 something. Maybe 67. Well, now 77. So, many levels higher. The areas I farmed for experience the first time, or first few points, was the Blood Canal, or the Blood Aqueduct. The place before, well, you know where the aqueduct is. There, Blood Aqueduct. That's what I farmed previously for a period of time. I actually got a fair amount of, where is it? A fair amount of cards from that as well. I think all my Tabula Rasa stuff was from there, which I still never turned in. So if you need to farm enemies, that's a good place. And the next good places I know of are in Act 10, and that's the Reliquary and the Ossuary. If you need to farm stuff, these two places are where you're going to need to go. Great mob density, everything in there's pretty easy to kill, and I got about nearly 4.5 bars worth of experience at level 76. The sand pit, is that where we're going? That seems like a boss. It is indeed. Hurts as well. Nice try. Well, we got it, which is all that matters. Where's she gone? Hello? What happened? Where'd the boss go? Oh, there. Oh, we're moving on to the areas. Okay, so it's like the goat man. I forget what his name was. It wasn't Tukulhama, was it? No, it wasn't Tukulhama. Oh god, I'm sinking. Let's drink a potion, speed up a bit. I didn't even notice I was quicksanded. Spread contagion. Fortunately, I'm grossly over-leveled for this fight. So, I'm not too concerned about death, though. Should always keep it in mind. Last thing I want to do is get cocky and then die horribly. Keep an eye on the old health pools. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh god. Spam heals. Spam. Wow, what is hurting me? Damn, something there hit like a truck. That's what I was saying about getting cocky. Oh, where is this? I think it's the quicksand that's adding up. This boss is really annoying though. I'm not liking the way it's running away from me all the time. It's like it's doing anything to really harm me. It's mostly these enemies that are doing it. Finally. Where is she? Oh, that's a quicksand pit. There it is. Great. Went under before my chaos hit. Okay. You done yet? More or less. Oh no, never mind. Summoning ads. Do that. Pop a speed potion. There she is again. Hit her with that. Hit her with that. Yeah, I guess I don't want to be in that. And he's dead. Excellent. Guess we'll loot most of this. Only 10 minutes in as well. And we'll talk to Sin. I'll be quiet while we do this.
A mother's keen heart shall bleed into the dreams of her daughter. Once a beauty who held captive the hearts of men and women alike, Shikari's splendor decayed into lust for the power possessed by her skyborn mother. My daughter once sought out such power within the great sands of this desert. Ever determined, she found it, and it made of her the twisted creature you so mercifully dispatched. Driven by agony and shame, she built an army out here in these sweltering lands, and would have conquered the very sky had not the beast soothed her into peaceful oblivion. A babe once more, sleeping in her cradle.
It's not a bad ability. Not useful to us. Still going to stick with my immune to burning ground and reduced damage taken. That might not be too bad. Anything else to say?
May humanity flourish.
No. Okay then. Let's jump back to town. Also identify all this rubbish and sell it off. We might have more dialogue from the rest of the people though.
Yes.
We don't? Okay, that's good.
That would just make life
Quest done.
complicated.
Excellent. All completed.
Do you need help with something?
Sell off everything. It's all useless to me.
Be careful.
Then I will jump back through the other acts just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And then we will reconvene to deal with Katava. And that should only take about 10 minutes should that fight. Though we are going to die a few times. I make no allusion to that. So I'll be back in just a moment. Right then, we are here at last. That took a bit of time. Whatever.
This is it.
Already heard that. Got some gems to upgrade. Control destruction level 10. I think that's on my contagion, right? No, control destruction? Oh, okay. So my essence strain's going to get stronger, so we're at 20,247. 20,376. And that's on my contagion, which not going to make a difference. Okay, so the Altar of Hunger. This is going to be a long fight. I already did it, a bit of it once before. I got halfway. It took about 5 minutes, I want to say. Depending on how often I die and how often I mess up or not. Oh dear. Well, that happened quick. Yeah, we're going to just be regenning at checkpoints. I don't remember dying that quickly last time. Oh yeah, also need to reset all my abilities. Oh, Heralds of Chaos are here. We're already doing a decent amount of damage to him. Oh, here we go. Here comes the fun part. The heart of Katava. Now all these enemies are going to spawn and we don't want to be near them because they really hurt. Well, that happened quick. Must have gotten more powerful since last time though. I haven't done anything different. Oh, he's grabbed Sin. Ooh, that stung. You want to hit him with Blight first because Blight does a debuff effect, which is really good. Oh dear. Heal. Step out of the horrible, horrible nastiness. Oh, right to the face. Well, we're just going to keep... That happened quick. We are just going to keep this going. Oh my god. Oh, it's a Chaos Man. Unfortunately, my essence drain only lasts a couple seconds. So, it's not ideal. If it lasted a bit longer, then that'd be nice. In fact, if it was shorter, that'd be just as fine as well. Because then it'd do more damage over a short period of time. Yeah, don't want to be in that, I don't think. Oh dear. Oh, something slowed me down. Damn Herald of Chaos again. So annoying. Well, we're doing pretty well. It's past half. Still taking us a few minutes so far. Second blasting of the heart. Damn Kitava chaos thingy that's getting in the way. Oh my god. Hells of chaos. The worst. Also, need to reapply their debuffs. Oh, he's grabbed innocence now. You know, Kitava could probably just bite his head off and, you know, problem solved. Oh dear. Yeah, don't want to be in any of that. Just keep spamming Essence Drain.
I need more mana.
Oh, out of mana. Yeah, I forgot that was a problem I was having. Slight mana issues at the moment. So I can't spam my abilities quite as much as I'd like. Okay. That was sketchy. Thought for a second then that was going to get us. Oh dear. Well, he's nearly dead. Then we've got to kill the heart, I'm guessing. You know, considering it's been 5 months, I never actually bothered looking up anything about this fight. I looked up a little something, some of his moves, but that hardly makes a vast difference considering I've still been hit by basically every attack. The Champion of the Feast, though. Most annoying part. Well, no, I'd say the Heralds are probably the most annoying. Oh, his heart's dead. Is that it? We done? I think we might be. Get all these things out of the way. Oh, what? Apparently I was knocked out. Dialogue time. Everybody ready? Gotta talk to Lani, but we're not going to do that for now. Guess we're going to talk to everybody else. Huh. Okay then. Well, I'll be quiet while we talk to Innocence Sin, the cartographer lady who's going to let us do all the map stuff that we're going to be doing, because we've still got time left. Lily, Whalem, and Lani. Oh, maybe Leo as well. Leo? Yeah, I could talk to Leo. Let's talk to Innocence.
Innocence. You see now, don't you?
Little brother, please forgive me. It's as if I have been dreaming the most horrid nightmare. And now, at last, the haze of sleep lifts from my eyes. My vision is clear. Oh, by the gods, forgive me.
It is as true now as it was when we began. You and I are of the same flesh, cleaved from the same womb. You ask for my forgiveness. I give it to you freely.
But the things I've done, the countless millions I've murdered.
There will be time for all of that later. But for now, your people need you. Oriath needs you.
No, I cannot remain here amongst these ruins, amongst the corpses of my own making. These people, they need you, brother, and your hero, not me.
Then what? Where will you go? What will you do?
Isolation. I shall go south, as far south as one can travel in such a fleshly form. There are things I must think on. A redemption I need plan. If my conscience decides I am worthy of such a gift.
You would seek forgiveness in the ice at the bottom of the world.
I would. Should you let me?
Go. Seek out that which you need. Find who you are. Make pilgrimage. Journey on your path, brother. Only return to us one day.
Thank you, brother. You have heard my admission of guilt and my plea for forgiveness. If I sense in the glowing embers of your eyes that you will be glad to be rid of me, I don't blame you, mortal. Nor do I begrudge you for your continual anger. The sins I've committed, although bad enough, are made worse by the lens of pride I once viewed this world through. I agree with your judgment, and though I wish never to return from my banishment, I have made a promise to sin that I shall one day rejoin this world. But until that day, I will remain in the furthest south, in a place of ice and ash, of blistering seas and abysmal storms. I shall meditate on my wrongdoings, until a way of making amends to the millions of lives I have murdered and ruined reveals itself to me.
Greetings. Remember, humanity needs us.
Let's talk to Zana. Is anyone else around here? How long we got left as well? Yeah. Not as long as I'd like. Well, we'll give this area a good explore in a minute when we run around with potions. So I'm going to be quiet while we talk to everyone else.
Before Kitava tore this city apart, the Templar kept many artifacts hidden deep beneath the city streets. The only surviving remnants of the Templar theocracy are what they hoped to hide forever. I think it's time to pull back the veil. There's an entrance to the Templar laboratory not far from here. My father used to sneak me inside as a child. He never could stand the long work days apart. Come, there's something I think you need to see. My mother died not long after I was born, and my father, too, was gone only a handful of years later. Orphaned, my family's assets were seized, and I was handed off to a series of well-off foster homes as an indentured servant. But children are curious creatures, and even by those standards, I was extremely curious indeed. I grew up reading everything I could get my hands on, and questioning everything they tried to teach me. I was too smart for my own good, I suppose, because eventually I started drawing the attention of the Templar. Luckily for me, Dominus was much less subtle than the previous High Templars, so I managed to leave Oriath on my own terms mostly, before my impending exile. Good riddance. In all honesty, I thought the gods were just fairy tales the Templars would tell children to keep them in line. I'd have much preferred that. No one is happy about what occurred here, but if a silver lining can be found, we all have the opportunity to start again. All our past deeds, good or bad, now lie beneath the rubble. I, like you, found myself on the shores of Wraeclast. I saw the fleets of Oriathan ships dashed on the rocks after Kitava's rise. Who would have thought that Wraeclast was safer than home? I returned to Oriath not long after hearing of Kitava's demise. There was no one left to tell us we can't live here anymore, and the knowledge that once endangered me could actually be put to good use in the cleanup and the rebuilding effort. I guess I'm not really one to hold a grudge. Good quality stone is scarce on this island. It's plentiful on Wraeclast, but shipping it back is slow, and those ships are put to better use bringing back survivors. I know of a way that we might be able to source vast quantities of not just stone, but any resource you could possibly imagine. I just need to make sure it's safe.
We won't do these ones, we don't have enough time. Let's go chat with Leo.
Got myself banished from Theopolis Arena for dealing with your kind witch. But this isn't Theopolis, and Leo Redmane's Arena welcomes anyone who can put up a good fight, or a bad one. It's not the methods, but the ruckus that matters to me. Speaking of which, stop in from time to time for a chat. I've always got a few events on the go. Exiles do love to bash each other, as if Wraeclast wasn't enough of a challenge for them. But now and then, I like to streamline things. Make sure the ruckus has a bit of form and grace to it. Time you visit right, and I'll be able to point you in the direction of a right top-notch ruckus. You know, I have a few friends we should think about inviting over. Not your usual rank-and-file exile, or survivalism and vengeance. They're what I'd call your exile's exile. Far more interested in beating the corruption out of each other than in taking on the twisted hordes out there. A sensible coping strategy, if you ask me, and a damned fine philosophy for producing gladiators. Anyway, you just say the word. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to meet you. Don't be a stranger.
I suspect you're about ready for a flagon of ale. and a pretty wench or swain, whatever it be that's your persuasion. The great exile of Oriath returns to a Theopolis in chaos and ends the life of a raving cannibal god. Now that's a story worth the songs of many an ancient muse. Well, alls I can rightly say is congratulations, my friend. A year ago, I wouldn't have dreamt I'd be someday soon in the company of a killer of gods. My advice, you better get while the getting's good and have yourself a holiday, for Oriath, or Wraeclast, or whoever else has need for your unique services once more.
Fantasy! That bloody sod is gone from our world. Can't tell you how many times I've heard them Karoi savages gibbering in fear over that cannibal god. And of course there's this horror to account for as well. I don't think there's a man, woman, or child in the world that won't be praising your name tonight over a glass of their finest grog. Speaking of which, where's a man to go to find a little fire water around these parts? Always keep your...
Oh, you gotta love the fact that the game's still partially broken. I lie, you did it. You, a mortal crossover between God and man, and have struck the ravenous god asunder. I'd always held out hope that you would succeed, but at night I would stay awake, worrying that perhaps that hope was a foolish dream. But you've done it. You're no longer exile, my friend. You're on blah, blah, blah. Please, I was saving this for something special. It's not much, but it's yours. What is it then? Oh, a skill book. Ooh, passive skill point book. Even better. I don't have enough room.
For freedom.
Come here. I've got to sell stuff to you. All this stuff I grabbed up on the way. Nope, not useful. What time are we on? Yeah, 27 and a bit. Is any good? Maybe. Oh, there we go.
Yes?
Let's get that reward. Excellent. Use that right
For
away.
freedom.
Now then, we still have to do another quest, of all things. Where are we anyway? Oh, we're in the epilogue. There actually is an epilogue. I'm surprised. Well, no more quests I've seen at the moment. What was I going to do? Let's go to the stash and dump all this stuff off. And then we'll sprint around town looking for any extra quests. Am I really full up? There we go. I have got so much junk in here. Also, I've got two different versions of the maps. I don't know why. Apparently there's two different versions. Let's get that other one out of here. Excellent. Now then. Good level up as well. I should do that. Is there anything else around here to talk to? Anyone else? Not seeing anyone. It's a good sign. 28:44 according to my clock. That's where we're going. See the footprint. Oh. Yeah. I guess that's what you do after you kill something like that. I mean, don't know what else you're going to use it for. Making weapons and armor would be a good idea. Well, I suppose putting it on display is good enough. Isn't he gorgeous? Level up. Where do I want to put these? Well, my ideal thought is down here. Get some more of that mana back. Other locations, that'd be nice. Let's just get these two. That's not the most useful, but the mana reserve is. What's that, man? Okay. Templar Laboratories. Do that. Ooh, achievement get. Locomancer. And we'll chat with her once again. Atlas table. Oh, that's the thing with the newest expansion, I want to say. Update, I suppose is a better way. Let's talk with her one more time.
My name's Anna, but I already know who you are. I also know what you did, Exile. If it weren't for you, none of us would be standing here. There mightn't have been a here to even stand on. This map device is a miracle of both engineering and thaumaturgy. It's truly astounding. Given the right coordinates from a map, this device can take you to places that, well, honestly, I think it's easier for you to see for yourself just what it's capable of. What lies beyond is dangerous, but so are you. Yet even the Godslayer may not be dangerous enough. Take a map and use it in this device. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Is that a Graveyard Lookout Beach? I don't know what the difference is. So I guess we'll do... Graveyard sounds good. Oh, more talking. We'll do this next time because we're running out of time. So, I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, subscribe more, feel free to comment as well. This is going to be the final part before we move back over to Darkest Dungeon and to another series that I'm going to mention in an update video that I'm currently in the process of making. So, I'll see you all next time.